It's the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Athens taking on Salt Lake City. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And it's going to be Salt Lake City off the tip. A look at the starting group for Athens. Quinn passes to White. A shot by Murphy. No one. Nailed from 3-point land. And Clark, in this early phase of the season, our new teammates still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. But over the long haul, you do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group.
Oden inside. White's there. Shot's good from Oden.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Here's White. Yep, that one goes.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Dobbins not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Kept alive. Wiseman.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that. Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Top of the key. And yes, it's good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. No good, his first miss after 3 makes.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And Murphy has it in the corner. Again, Salt Lake City.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's in there. 9 points in the game so far.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
The pass to Quinn. Fires top of the key. Again, Salt Lake City.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
9 feet out. Again, Evans.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Salt Lake City. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Now, right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David. Wiseman. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive
attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Salt Lake City.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Athens trails by 9. Here's Seibert. Still yet to score. Fires from way outside. Wiseman with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Athens with it. Dobbins. He's guarded by Murphy. Dobbins. There's the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And the basket by Murphy.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
2 points. That one goes. Wiseman's got 7.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's Seibert. Still scoreless. Right wing. Clock at 6. Dobbins. Another 3 for Athens.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the middle. Here's White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got his second basket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Seibert. Down low. It's stolen by White. Pass break, Salt Lake City. Here's Murphy and the double clutch jam. Walks the crowd. Woo.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And it's good for 2. He's got 8.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there. That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Pass to White. Takes a 3. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Dobbins. He's guarded by Murphy. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for him. Salt Lake City leading by 14. Out to the right wing. Wiseman. Again, Salt Lake City.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Seibert. He has 5 from past the arc. Rebound by Salt Lake City. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Seibert with the rebound.
tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Wood with the bucket.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Here's Murphy, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Murphy's got 14 points for the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Wasted no time on that one. 11 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the right side. Lets it go. Here's Sykes, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Punch, counter. Punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun. Big time.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
That's a double whammy.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And
oh, man.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Outside Murphy. And White slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Murphy from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Murphy's got 17.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Athens moving the ball around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
White finds Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
about the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Dobbins. That shot, no good. And it's Salt Lake City holding on to an 11. Point cushion as we get ready to take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Well, we've had a pretty good look at Salt Lake City, guys. What do you see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got White, and it's Rupert in at the 5 spot. Here's Oden, and it's Oden finishing it off.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way. He got his reward at the end.
And for Athens, Dobbins, he's guarded by Murphy. Inside. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
Finishes in style with a double clutch jam.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. They get it again. Oden kicks to Wood. Pass breaks, Salt Lake City. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Dobbins, he's guarded by Murphy. Passes it to Wood. Here's Seibert. They need this. That is good. And the Salt Lake City lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Wood.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
So Salt Lake City calls timeout. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And Salt Lake City making a change here. Mahorn's checked in. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Wood can't hit.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
And it's White missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Seibert. Back to Wood. Right wing with the shot. Cans the shot from the wing. 27 points for him.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Throws it up high. Swiped it away. And here we go. Now here's Oden. 8 points for him. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Rupert. The quick look, no good that time. Athens trails by 11. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Really, the defense has helped us to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now Athens with it. Here's Seibert. He's got 10. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for them in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here is Mahorn. Such a wide open look. Mahorn's got his first basket.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Dobbins. And the shot goes down.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Here's Mahorn. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mahorn's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
The offensive rebound. Oden. And it's sent back by White. And it's Oden finishing it off. Salt Lake City leading by 11. Outside, White. Out left to the wing. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
Puts up a deep three. And it's Seibert missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
From deep, Wood, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Wood covering. Lobs it up there for White. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the left side wing. Again, Salt Lake City.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Sykes, Wood trying to free himself up. White with the defensive effort. Salt Lake City leading by 15. Here's Mahone. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here's Quinn. He's got 25. And Oden sends it back. Here's Seibert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Athens moving the ball around. Another 3 for Athens.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Again, Salt Lake City.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Driving to the basket. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We cut some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
To the inside, Oden, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dobbins, covered by Mahorn. Shoots from the elbow. That shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Wood with it. He's got 15. Dobbins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Dobbins, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now Wood, the pass to Seibert. Launches it. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today. That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. That
takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
And then Murphy with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment.
Oh, man.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Releases from 15. Again, Salt Lake City.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Look out!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Three-pointer. Another three for Athens.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
He got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And in Salt Lake City, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Looking at Salt Lake City. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Athens trails by 7. Wiseman's out there with White. And it's Quinn in at point. Dobbins. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 39.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And for Athens, Wood passes to Seibert. Here's Wood. Shot clock at 6. Athens needs to get a shot off. Pass to Seibert. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Quinn.
Athens foul call. Wood. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now off the inbound, and then Murphy with the dunk.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Poked away, out of bounds. Athens takes possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Salt Lake City. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
I think for Athens, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
Here's Sykes. It's stolen by White. Now here's Wiseman. He's tightly guarded. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Sykes. And it's sent back by White. And Murphy puts up a deep 3. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Athens trails by 9. Sykes. He's covered by Wiseman. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so it looks like Salt Lake City will retain possession here. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. Here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Out of bounds, Salt Lake City takes possession. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens on Saturday and then on Wednesday.
And for their matchup with San Jose. Seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
And there it is for them. And it's an 11-point Salt Lake City lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Launches a 3. Drops in the tray. Quinn's got 30.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
The putback.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taking 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Ball stolen. And now here's Wiseman, the fast break chance. That shot wide open. Murphy's got 6 in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
That bucket in no time at all.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
The shot's good from Weissman.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Quinn. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Here's Seibert. No good with the triple. Salt Lake City leading by 13 from deep three-point land. And Oden pulls it down. Oden's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. White against Wood. Oden, and it's Oden finishing it off.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And Salt Lake City making a change here. On the inbound, and Oden sends it back. And now Athens on the break. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. It's stolen by White. Knocked away. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 26 points for him. And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Salt Lake City.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Passes it to Seibert. Athens moving the ball around. Back to Wood. Here's Sykes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 14.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Salt Lake City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the tyranny stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Wow. What can you say?
Salt Lake City calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Sanford gets an open look and hits. Sanford's got his first bucket of the night.
I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Pass to Wood. Six to shoot. Rebound by Salt Lake City. 17 points was their biggest margin. No coverage that time. Sanford's got 5 now.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And it's good, 2 points. He has 30.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here's Wood outside. Rebound by Salt Lake City. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Salt Lake City leads by 16.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Seibert. Offensive rebound out left of the wing. And here's Wood outside. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor.
The shooting numbers just...
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Salt Lake City leading by 15. Poke loose. Here's Seibert. And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built. Yeah. Good, another from 3.
What a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Wiseman dishes to Quinn. Back to Wiseman. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he gets the bucket. 16 points for him.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
1:30 left in the third quarter. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul. He's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Mahorn checked in for Salt Lake City. Sanford, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is Athens now. It's a 16-point game. The pass to Seibert. Athens moving the ball around. Drains the three-pointer. He has 45 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Fires it up. Again, Athens.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Sanford's shot is good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Connects again from distance.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right?
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Salt Lake City, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And the first one drops.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Athens trails by 14. Here's Seibert. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Dobbins. His three-pointers off the mark. And so White will bring it up for Salt Lake City. They led by as many as 18 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
So the wing on the left. And here's Wood outside. Cans it from downtown. Wood's got 6 here in this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love this. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Salt Lake City with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like Salt Lake City will retain possession here. Shot from the inbound. White against Oden. And it's Oden finishing it off.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Dobbins, covered by Mahorn. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Seibert. Here's Sykes. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Fires away from way outside. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. From downtown. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Salt Lake City calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Salt Lake City's coach had some words for his team. He told them, pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Sanford. Lobs it up there for White. And now Athens on the break. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint, Murphy. And Oden sends it back. Here's Sykes. Sanford with the rebound. Sanford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now Athens with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Sykes, and right on target with the swish.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having
good, another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. The putback, and even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Seibert. And yet another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
He rifled that one in from distance. Murphy's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Seibert. Pass to Wood. 3-pointer. And another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Good work there as it goes. He has 40.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Dobbins, and a lot of contact on that. One, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, Dobbins. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Salt Lake City leading by 5. Here's Murphy with the drive.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Beyond the arc. And got it! Another basket.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen.
Here's Sanford. Wood with it to tie it up. Here's Oden, and it's sent back by White. From deep. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful thing.
Assistant.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
5 to shoot. Seibert passes to Wood. Athens gets it back in a new 14. And it's Oden finishing it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Seibert. He's guarded by Murphy. Good. That's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murphy.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And Salt Lake City making a change here. Quinn's checked in. And here is Athens now to take the lead. Another one goes. Incredible.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. White, and that one is good. White's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And it's White with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Seibert. White covering. Fires the 3. And another one.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Dobbins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Salt Lake City calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Here's White. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 20 points for him.
You don't usually find guards with his height, and he knows how to use it.
Inside, here's Murphy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Murphy, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Murphy hits them both.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Seibert. Sanford with the rebound.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Sanford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And lobs it up. Quinn, good. Quinn's got 17 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sanford. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
To the left wing. And here's Wood outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Wood's got the game tied up here for Athens.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get this game back to you.
Well, I tell you what, guys, both teams giving and doing their very best to put it away.
Here's Seibert. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Seibert. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Athens on D. Trailing by 2. This is to White. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Oden against White for the 3. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. 41 seconds left in the game. Seibert passes to Wood. Dobbins, he's guarded by Murphy. And it's Seibert missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And Athens calls time here. They're down by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
City Ball.
And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there. He's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was a priority.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And the pass to Wood. Connects again from distance.
3 points.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Salt Lake City calls timeout. They're in front by 4. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Substitution for Salt Lake City. Ahoy!
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So it gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Knocks down the 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. He's working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. And Athens calls time here. They're trailing by 5. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Long range from the inbound. Misses there. And so Salt Lake City takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots. They were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.